Every time all you are asking for is, please, when you are coming home, buy bread, buy water. That's why the men go out there. Because those young girls, they don't do that. I sent a text message to my wife. I said, my love, I don't just love you for who you are. I love you for how you've changed me. You see, love is not a virus that when it catches you, you have no control over. Love starts from a place of emotion, emotional connection. But you make a decision to go with the flow. But it gets to a point where you don't feel the emotional spark, but you move it from emotional love to intellectual love, where you love the person because of what they stand for, how they've been there for you, how they've committed to adding value to your life and their own life. So it's not just the feeling. The feeling, it passes. You can feel maybe because you guys are touching yourself, or she's playing hard to get, and so she's all over your mind and her thoughts consumes you. But once you are married to the person, or that relationship are dragged for a number of years, the thought that consumes you is no more. You know why? Because initial stage, you are the inquiry stage. So you get to hear new things, new stories about the person, so it fascinates you. But after a while, you know all the stories, you know all the jokes, you know all her silly things. So you move beyond that to the point where you love the person intellectually. That is an intentional, you have made a commitment that this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And so you keep replaying the good things they did for you, how they helped encourage you yesterday when you were extremely stressed. That's how these things work. 2 days ago, I sent a text message to my wife, and this is what it says. I said, my love, I don't just love you for who you are. I love you for how you've changed me. I was thinking about the transformation in my life, and because of that, I sent it. It's not much, but it's everything. So I love her for the person I have become by virtue of my association with him. That is a commitment. That is not just a feeling. And so at some point, you need to rehearse this. I was dealing with a relationship issue recently, and I told the lady to write a love letter to the husband, and she was struggling with it, and I would like to give it as an assignment for those of you who are married. Write a love letter to your husband or your wife. In that love letter, be expressive. I'm not talking about using big words, but simple to understand language, how they make you feel. Whether last night, whether last week, whether thank you for always providing for the house. Thank you that at least when I go to work and I come back, I have somebody to share my life with. Thank you. See, if you can't find it, guess what? Google it. Google words to send to my darling, or my fiancé, or my husband. Fiancé, the spark is there. This one is for married people. Do that. In fact, sometimes even go to fiancé or boyfriend and take it and make it your own. Make it your own for it to work. And send it to the person. And see when the lady sent it, the guy was shocked. And the lady said, usually I don't express myself. I said, because every time all you are asking for is, please, when you are coming home, buy bread, buy water, buy sugar. Their children's food is finished. That's why the men go out there. Because those young girls, they don't do that. I am not encouraging that the men should do that. But I am saying that every man is attracted to two things. One is smell. The second one is sound. Smell, the environment, the ambience of the place. The second one is sound, the words he hears. Are they words that's me, give it to me, get it for me, get it for us? Or it is sound of, I appreciate what you do. I love you for you. I love how you make me feel. Somebody say, Pastor Dan, but I don't feel anything. But at least you are married. And when you start being grateful for that relationship, and you start communicating with your wife, you start communicating with your husband, it brings the spark. It activates commitment. It's not just a feeling, because feelings, they fade. But committed love stays and endures even under trials and difficulties.